Greetings and welcome to Easy Medical Learning. Today's video is to deal with point location. If you're trying to prepare for point location exam, state board exam, this is what this video is for today. If you're concerned about passing the test, I'm going to tell you directly, you need somebody to help you, and you need a coach, and you need someone to go over and review the information. My name is Cheryl Williams Singh. I'm an acupuncture physician, and I've been doing acupuncture for over 5 years. That means, as of course you know, that means I took the exam, and I do recall what the exam, the type of emotion, the fear, everything involved regarding taking this test. First and foremost, in any medical exam, we are often concerned about what we do not know. You need to stop thinking like that. For this particular video, I'm stating it very clearly. You do not need to know how to pronounce any medical term, but you need to be able to recognize the medical terms. So as long as you can recognize it in terms of looking at it, you'll be A-okay. In the point location exam area, because it's approximately 100 test questions, most of the questions are particularly concerned about you being aware of the potential damages, the contraindications, and the problems that could arise from puncturing someone with the acupuncture needle. We're going to go through the acupuncture contraindication, deep puncture. That is also another point for deep puncture. What could affect, what would be that point? And also with cupping. Take a moment now, touch the red word subscribe, and you'll see a bell up here. Please touch that because you'll get automatic uploads regarding any video for this particular purpose of point location and other things. I will be committed to doing at least 100 or 100 test questions, but I'm not doing it at one time. That makes no sense. But at a certain point, we're going to combine previous information and also see if you are aware of it just by listening and audio learning. That being said, let's move on. I'd like for you to know this. Kidney 11 is utilized for fullness, for nocturnal emission, impotence, enuresis. You get the picture? I got that from Mashiosha. The answers never change. Those are the key points. And it's also helpful for dampness. For the purpose of this exam with point location, they are more concerned for you to know in this way. What point is a contraindication for deep puncture? That would be deep puncture, the warning, the contraindication, the caution for deep puncturing that would damage the urinary bladder. So that would be your test question. Do you know the answer? The answer is kidney 11. That is the point that has a caution, a contraindication, or warning for deep puncture because it could potentially affect the urinary bladder in a bad way. Where is kidney 11? It's lateral to Ren 2, 0.50 lateral to Ren 2, or you could say half a point lateral to Ren 2 or CV2, conception vessel. I'm illustrating it this way because I don't know how you're memorizing this information. Next up, this point is also 5 suns 5 suns below the umbilicus, which the umbilicus is Ren 8 or CV 8, is 5 suns down and a half a sun lateral to the side of Ren 2. Keep that in mind. Now, it's also a superior border of the symphysis pubis. I got this from Mashyosha. If you check it out, that's what it'll say. The purpose of this test question is for you to know that it is a contraindication for deep puncturing or damage to urinary bladder. That is how it would potentially be read, if I could remember this correctly. Now, kidney 11 associates with damage to urinary bladder. I'm repeating it so this way, if you're the type of person that studies a certain way, I'm going to show you the easiest way of memorizing this information. That is kidney 11. Deep puncture, damage, caution for deep puncture for damage to urinary bladder. Think about it like that, period. Next, another contraindication is cupping. Cupping, what are the contraindications? If the person has eczema, TB, if they have a condition such as a post-injury, these are the things that you need to know, and also strain. It makes sense because eczema is on the surface of the skin, so the pulling of the cupping would potentially create a more undesirable effect. Following that, so that's cupping. The next thing is Ren 8. Ren 8 is the center, it's the belly button, or CV8. Take your choice. Ren 8 is CV8, it's the conception vessel. Do not puncture it. That is not to be punctured at all. In a test question format, that is what you need to put down, that you cannot puncture that point at all. The videos that I'm putting up is dedicated to helping you. It's my way of giving back to help you to prepare for this test. The test is only going to be achieved by proper preparation. Keeping a calm state of mind is important. Reviewing the information to the extent that you're exhausted, that you'll know the answer before the question is even completed. So let's review. What point is a caution or a contraindication for damage done to the urinary bladder? What point would that be? Take a moment and think about it. Yes, it's kidney 11. Next, what point is it forbidden to puncture? Answer. Take a moment. Ren 8 or CV8? The conception vessel 8 is the umbilicus. That is the umbilicus. Next up, the question could be read. For cupping, what are the contraindications for cupping? And the list would go like this, or it might go for strain, TB, for eczema, post-injury. Is cupping a contraindication? That would be the answer. Until next time.